So I'm going to try and make this final thought here pretty concise. So it's just the same system. You just need to pay very close attention to the order of the points. So I'll go to display and I'll look at my point list. Let's see, set number 1. So this point list, that's on the other side. Okay, so the top rail is going 0, 1, 2, 3 back that way. And remember that we're not, and even if the numbers swap and go this way this time, we're trying to lean backwards, like back from the outside. So we're going to get rid of the value of 0 on this list. Likewise, let's take a look at this list, and this one's going the opposite direction. So on this one, we're actually going to take off the value of 0 on that list as well. And then we'll have to do that same reverse thing at the end to get them to speak to one another. But let's do a go to set list and let's split list. And the difference here for this set is that we're just going to take off at index item 1. Okay, so the new point list for that, that's the one we took off. We're going to use B. Okay, so not only do we just change that value to 1, but we're also going to use the output channel of B, no longer A. Okay, and we know that the same system is going to occur here. And then we just need to plug in line with a reverse list. So I can copy and paste this down, and I'll lock my solver, even though I know it's not going to crash it, but I do output B, unlock solver, and there you can see the curves are properly going backwards. Fair enough? Yeah? No? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I guess you do need to move up there. Okay, so that's this system. Okay, so I'm going to complete the whole thought here. We have 3 louver curves here, and we have 3 louver curves there. They're both going the same direction. All we need to do is loft the surfaces together, or ruled surf, since they're coming from 2 different sources. So surface, freeform, ruled surf, and you plug this in there, this in here, and you get louvers. Oh, but they flipped. Yeah, they flipped over on one another. So let's do reverse curve. There's a reverse curve somewhere. Wasn't there a reverse curve somewhere? Flip curve is what it's called. Yeah. So I'll do that on one side, plug that in here, and there we go. There's my louvers. Now, the reality is there's literally no sunlight getting through this at all, which isn't always the idea of a louver system, so it's not super properly designed. But as far as understanding the concept of how you control geometry and points in order to accomplish this, this will get you most of the way there. Okay? Then there are calibrations and stuff that you need to do to get it to be right. Okay? What questions do you have? All right, let me go back and turn on some things. Turn that on, turn this on, turn that on. Actually, let me borrow this. Copy, paste. Move this over here. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. So I think next class on Thursday, I'm hoping that I'll have Lumion running and I can show you guys what this thing looks like when we're done. By now, I think you now know how to apply this facade to all sides of the building. No? All right, here it is. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. Okay, it's actually incredibly simple. You take this, the Starship Enterprise there and replace these connections. So instead of, it's literally the same thing. You're just going to do the same thing we did over here. Okay, making those copies and replacing them with these connections. Okay, not hard. And you're just going to do that with this connection for each one. That whole thing all grew off of that connection. Clear enough? Clear as day? Yeah? All right. Well, we did a lot today. We really did. That is a lot to do in one day.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm really proud of you guys.
That's like a month's work.
No, it's not. You guys kept up, didn't you? Most of you.
That's 10 days work.
All right. Well, anyway, so this is what we've got going on, and yeah, good job. Yeah, let me get this thing turned back on. I lost my frame.